Glenmorangie Signet is without doubt the most unusual whisky ever produced in Scotland. It's a culmination of a lifetime's worth of ideas and dreams. It's a very unusual, very complicated recipe. Some of the parts of the makeup are a secret, but I can explain the key elements of it. At the heart of it, of course, is this stuff, high roast chocolate malt, in which the malted barley grains are tumble roasted in the same way as coffee beans would be. In fact, it actually smells a bit like coffee. So the whisky from this is the heart of the recipe. I also use whisky from our own estate-grown Cadball barley malt, and this produces a particularly creamy style of Glenmorangie. There are some Glenmorangie whiskies extra matured in Spanish oak sherry casks, which have previously held this sweet, spicy Oloroso style sherry. There are some very unusual Glenmorangies which have been extra matured in new charred oak barrels, and the charred surface is given a very spicy, toasty style of whisky. There are a couple of top secret Glenmorangies, and finally, there is an element of our oldest and rarest stocks, Glenmorangie whiskies from 35 years old through to 40 years old. And it all comes together to give this that we're about to taste. The dark colour is as a result of the sherry casks and the new charred oak barrels. The bouquet is very, very rich, heavy, very, very pungent. Makes me think of mocha, of coffee, of chocolate, a hint of tiramisu, lots of spices in there. A sip reveals a rather unusual texture. It's got this lovely, voluptuous viscosity to it. It works very well either neat or on the rocks. The taste is huge and intense. There's mocha, there's coffee, there's chocolate, there's almond biscotti, there's tiramisu, there's hints of cinnamon, of ginger, some nice tangy bittersweet Seville orange, and finally, once that all dies down, you get this wave after wave of lovely sweet creamy vanilla. So a very, very unusual, very full flavoured whisky.